welcome. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you are new here, subscribe and be part of the family. And welcome. We just hit 2.9k subscribers, so welcome. Sorry for the late start today because I went on the road for a while. I do a little bit of vlogging, okay, for my weekly vlog, and I am, and so that is hence the reason why I'm quite late today. So welcome everybody, welcome. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and welcome to the family. Let us talk about on the topic 6 tips how to value yourself. Okay, valuing yourself is very important. So before I give you the 6th tip, I'm gonna give you an introduction on how to value yourself. Okay, valuing yourself is a essential, is essentially, it's a practice. It's something that you have to practice, of treating yourself with the same care, the level of importance, care, and respect that you will give to someone else. That is something you have to do for yourself. You will, the same how you will give someone else, for example, love. You will admire them. The same thing you have to do for yourself, because you value yourself that much. Okay, and also remember, it's coherent with, for example, sorry about that, my note, about acknowledging who you are and your value and your self-worth. Okay, coherent meaning regardless of your achievements, of whatever you achieve in life. Hi sis, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? And your achievement, and what, and don't, and you will not worried about what others think of you. Okay, so that is valuing yourself. You don't know who you are, know yourself, what you value. You understand? A lot of time, a lot of people use this analogy like, oh, don't settle for less than what you deserve. But sometimes in life we do make that mistake, and we settle sometimes for things, not even relationship, but in work, anything that you come across, because sometimes it takes a process for us to know our value and our self-worth. So it takes us to make that mistake and to correct it. Okay, thank you for stopping by, sis. So let me start by giving you a 6 tip how to value yourself. Number 1, practice self-care. Self-care is very important. If you value yourself, self-care, and do things that you enjoy. When you value yourself, you have to do things that you enjoy. So sometimes, not even because you have children, okay, you have to make time for yourself, enjoy your life as well, because they're gonna grow up eventually, they're gonna start their own family, live their own life, and then you're gonna sit down in your rocking chair and say, oh, if I didn't know, I should have done that, I should have. Enjoy yourself as well. Don't get caught up too much, and then the children grow up and then you don't enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Sometimes in life you have to put yourself first and take care of yourself. You understand? Practice self-care and do things that you enjoy too as well. Show self-love. Valuing yourself, you have to show self-love by making choices that are good for you. So for example, you are in control of your life. So when you value yourself, you have to make choices, right, that are good for you. You have the sense, the common sense to know what is right and what is wrong and what you want of life. So always make good choices, because remember, sometimes we make bad choices that are going to affect us. Okay, so always remember that. Number 3, get to know yourself and what you really want. A lot of times we say we value ourselves, we ask ourselves, what do we want? You know that question I always ask myself, what do I want? What do you want? I used to ask myself, what I want in life is to be happy, and that is something I create my own happiness. I don't wait for no one to create it for me. You understand? They can just add, but I have to create my own happiness. What I want in life is to live 100 and be healthy and be able to see my grandchildren as well, you know, and even great grand, you know. All that is my wish, and that is my wish for myself. That is what I want for myself. Number 4, how to value yourself, because it's gonna be a short sweet life today. Okay, think, speak, and act like you know your worth. you have to think. You have to think, right? When you value yourself, you know your self-worth, right? So there is no need for you to think, because you know it already. So you have to speak it as well. Sometimes people say speak it to existence, but these are the things that you have to work on if you are not, because valuing yourself is a broad topic, right? I must say, when it comes to value yourself, because it can be different for a lot of persons. So when you value yourself, make sure you are speaker. You remember, sometimes you can be in a room or conversation, or even in your circle, you understand, and in a home, and something is not going according to how you want. Not lock up your mouth, open your mouth and speak. If you value yourself and you enough, and you feel like something that is been happening and it's not aligned with you and you don't want, speak up, open your mouth, speak up, act like you know yourself well, because a lot of times family members can be the worst thing when it comes to you want to speak up, and then when you speak up they want to shut you down. And when you tell them, like, this is how I feel and this is what I gotta do because it's my life, a lot of people get in their feelings and feel like they can control you. But me, nobody can control me, because I am not a robot nor a remote. Nobody can control me. I am in control of myself, okay, and my life. And I'm not gonna let no one dictate to me how I supposed to live my life, or what how I supposed to be. I know who I am. You don't need to tell me. I know who I am, and I hope that you know who you are, and you are not going to live your life according to how people think of you and what they feel about you, because a lot of times we are so caught up into want to please everybody that sometimes we lost the essence of who we are. So always remember, don't lose the essence of who you are. And always remember, sometimes we have to make some choices in life that will not align with a lot of people, but in the end, it's your life. Value yourself enough to know that, yes, it's my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna live it, and I'm not gonna let anybody tell me, oh, you can't do this, or oh, you can't do that. You have to know what you want out of life. Value yourself enough. Hi, Amanda, mom. Hi. Make sure that, thank you all for the thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing before you leave. I was just watching your videos. I was watching them on the telly, and also on the phone, so both ways. So yeah, and I watch the ads as well. So yeah. So that is what I want to speak to you about. I hope that today's topic has been informative to you, as well as it's informed to you as well. Sometimes in life you don't need external. When you value yourself, you don't need external validation to feel worthy. Okay? The strength you build from within becomes the only approval you need. So always remember, self-worth and self-value is very, very important to me, and I hope that is important to you. Always remember that, like, sometime in life, not everything will go according to plan. Not everything that we feel like, yes, this is the way to go and this is how it's supposed to be. That is not how life works. Life does not work that way. Always remember that every day you wake up, you have another choice to rethink and how you want to structure the way you want to live your life. Always live your life unapologetically. Only live your life with meaning. Live your life with essence. Live your life live every day like it's your last. You understand? Stop making excuses. When you want to do something, just go for it. Stop making excuses, because a lot of time we make excuses and then time starts to run out on us, because time keep going, because we get older every year, and then our bodies can't take certain things. So when you are young and you understand, keep doing what you're doing. There's no need to rush on anything. Always remember that in life, you don't have to rush. You understand? Take your time. Don't let nobody give you a deadline or a timeline in your life to tell you, oh, you're supposed to do certain things at a certain age, and if you do not achieve that at a certain age, you are no good or you are no that. Listen to me. People will have an opinion of you. Whether dead or alive, they will have an opinion of you, and they will keep on have the opinion. But don't live your life based off of people's opinion. Base your life, live your life based off of your opinion and how you choose to live your life. And the few people you might have in your circle that truly value you and respect you and and support you, you understand, and love you unconditionally. These are the people that you need to pour into and worry more. Stop worrying about external outsiders, naysayers, and let people assume or about how you're supposed to live and what you're supposed to do. I don't live my life to please anyone, and I always will choose myself because I deserve to be happy. I deserve to all the good things as well. Thank you, Amanda Mom, for nice sharing. You have to value yourself. When you value yourself, you don't take anything for granted. Anything that person wanna come and push, you're always gonna question it. You will not be afraid to question it. If you find yourself in a position, even if you have to hurt people feelings and let them know, like, no, I do not stand for such thing, you have to speak up. Don't wait until it gone out of control where you can't, like, it's gonna take a long time for you to break down and try to get the root of it. When it happens, speak up. Value yourself as well mean that you have to care for yourself. You have to respect yourself. If someone does not respect you and does not respect your space, your boundaries, and what you stand for, you understand, you have to let them go. You have to let them know, listen to me and you are not the same journey. I cannot have you tagging along with me, pulling me down with you along the way. Value yourself meaning that you have to know when to walk away from certain situations and put your mental health in perspective, put your mental health emotionally, physically in perspective, because a lot of times we say we value ourselves, but sometimes we'll be stressed and we're taking on other people's problem. We stress, but we're trying to please somebody else. We stress and we're trying to please the narrative of people on social media, and this is how they're supposed to do. We are stressed. You understand? You're bringing on unnecessary stress on yourself. So listen to me. Living your life true and authentic to yourself. Always remember that it doesn't matter where life takes you. Always remember to live your life true to yourself and live it authentically. People are going to talk about you. You understand? When you're living out there, they're going to talk about you. But do not let people's opinion or the negative things that people say about you get you down. Always remember your value. Always remember your value. A lot of people do not know the essence of what a value is. Your value meaning that you don't stand for less than you deserve. Meaning that if somebody do you wrong, you not zip up your mouth. You don't lock your mouth, as we say in the Caribbean. You speak up. You let them know, listen to me. They find that was disrespectful and like I do not like that. If somebody speak to you in a tone of voice that you feel like is not how you're supposed to speak, like, value yourself means you speak up and you let person know you said, no, I do not tolerate such thing. Anybody gonna speak to me and I'm gonna shout at me, I'm gonna say, listen to me, you're gonna speak to yourself, because I'm gonna walk away and you will be speaking to yourself for the remainder of the day. Because listen to me, sometimes you cannot be an easy walkover. You understand? When you value yourself, you will not be an easy walkover. People will not come and take advantage of you and feel like. And let me tell you, when you value yourself, you have to know when to say no and mean it. Don't feel guilty when they say no. When they say no, don't feel guilty, because you are protecting your peace. You understand? Because sometimes people come disguised as good and pretend they come with good intention, but sometimes they come with the intention of destroying you. When you see toxicity as well, when you value yourself, you will run, you will not walk, you will run away. When you value yourself, you will not get caught up into gossiping. You will not get caught up into wishing others bad. When you value yourself, you will want to see the same thing you want for yourself, you will want to see for others. A lot of times, people find that when another person value themselves, because they might say, oh, I am not going to do that, oh, I want to do this, I don't want to do that. They always have something negative to say. Always remember, when you value yourself, you will know your self-worth as well. You will have a lot of confidence when you value yourself, because you see, when you have confident as well, your self-esteem is very high, and when you value yourself, people will always want to say, how are you confident, so why are this? You just tell them, because I know my value and I know my worth. And when you have, that is why self-esteem is very important too as well, when I'm speaking about valuing yourself as well. Your mindset plays a great role in valuing yourself, because if you have a negative mindset, you're not gonna value yourself. You're gonna always go down the road of negative, 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 and you're gonna always find yourself always going for the negative energy. But when you have a positive mindset, you're gonna see when you value yourself, you will have a positive mindset, and anything negative, you'll always take yourself away from that. You understand? And you will always value yourself as well. You will speak positive things into your life. You will speak positive things in your life, and you will wish other well. You understand? You will wish other well. Even if you have a misunderstanding before in the past, you will wish them well. You can love people from a distance. When you value yourself, you can love people from a distance. It does not mean you have to let back those persons in your circle. You understand? Because if you let them back in your circle, it will always have to go like a merry-go-round. You will always have to watch your back, like watch over your shoulder and wonder, are they going to stab me in the back again? Or are they going to do the same thing that they do again? Sometimes you have to wish people well from afar, love them, wish them well, and just remember, once you do me wrong, I will forgive you, but I won't forget, and you're not coming back in my circle that I have with positive and like stress-free and no negative energy. Once you cross my path, that's it. I'm gonna love you from a distance and wish you all the best, because at this age in my life, I do not have the energy. Thank you, Amanda Mom. Please, everyone here, please go and check out Amanda Mom. She's monetized now, so please, when you watch a video, don't skip the ads, just watch it, okay? And also check out More Lifestyle as well. She was earlier in the live streaming, so check her out as well. She's my moderator as well. So I want to encourage each and every one of you today. If you have start to value yourself, I want you to start to value yourself today. Okay, today start to value yourself. Start to practice, right? Start to practice to value yourself. And the most important thing is love, care, respect. Know that you are important just like anyone. Don't let anyone feel like they are more important than you, or what they have going on is more important than what you have going on. My mother used to say, fix your house. You understand? Make sure you get your house in order. Fix it before you go outside and fix others. So always make sure that you are good. You understand? You are good with your values, and you are good mentally and as well, emotionally, all these things. Make sure that your self-esteem up there when you value yourself. Make sure you have confidence, self-worth. Make sure that you know the meaning and you taking action. You're not just only speaking the words, but you are also doing the action towards these things. Valuing yourself is so important to me, and I want you all to grasp back as well. So always remember to value yourself, whether you're male, female, or whatever you want to call yourself. Value yourself. Always remember, when you value yourself, you know, you're gonna know more about you. You're gonna learn more about yourself, and there are things that you're gonna learn each day about yourself, that you're gonna rediscover yourself. You're gonna feel like, oh, I never know these things. I never know I could have done that, or or I possessed these kinds of things. So always remember, valuing yourself is very important. And I want to say thank you all for stopping by today. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you are new here and you subscribe, thank you. And we just hit 2,998. 998, yeah. Subscribers. This morning when I woke up, I saw it, and I'm very happy. I'm still on the road for monetization with that watch hour, but as I stated, my passion is to come on here and speak, and I love to interact, and I love to speak on topics. And this is a platform that is being given, and these are something that I feel like sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture. Like sometimes it's not all about the money, it's about touching other people's life and interacting with them, get to know them, and even they as well gonna share what they have. Like, you understand, because knowledge is power. So when topics like these come up, anything to do with valuing yourself, self-love, setting boundaries, and know the importance of when to walk away and when to stay, these are the things that I'm very intrigued about, and these are the things that get me fired up. And and like I'm saying, yes, let's get it. As a mom of I have two daughters, right? And I am saying, like, me as a woman, right? I have to start to value myself as a woman first before a mother, because I'm a woman first before I'm a mother, and I have to value myself, and I don't have to let them, my girls, them still like, listen to me, you have to value yourself. That is why a lot of time we get disrespected by people, because we do not value ourselves, and sometimes we put ourselves in some situation and scenario that we know that we should not have put ourselves in, but because we want to feel part of, we always find to find, you always feel that we find ourselves pushing towards and trying to be be on everybody good side. You cannot be on everybody good side. Be on the good side of yourself. You understand? Sometimes you have to be your own best friend. You have to learn to be by yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. You understand? Before you can love anyone. So always remember, love yourself, and always remember to value yourself no matter what. I want to say thank you all for stopping by today. It's been amazing for all those of you come by today. Thank you, Amanda Mom. Thank you, Mo Lifestyle. Thank you for the conversation in the chat. And for those of you who really don't comment, but you are giving me your time and watching my live stream, and I want to say a big thank you. And I really, really appreciate love each and every one of you. Always remember to check out my community tab. I usually post there when I upload new videos, as well as usually put community posts like say good morning or whatever. And if you want a shout out or anything, and if you are feeling down or whatever, and you want me just to hail you up on the community tab also, always remember you can just jot it in the comment section of one of my videos. I can make a short by like, just uplift you or whatever. Nothing is too big for me to do for you, my subscriber, because without you I will be nothing here on YouTube, because I can come on here and speak, and if nobody subscribe or what, understand, my work will go in vain in terms of the work that I'm putting here on YouTube. Thank you all for stopping by today, and I want to wish you all the best for the remainder of the day. And for those of you who are in the New York City area and so on, the candidates who are who have experienced that snowstorm that hit, because I see a lot of videos and stuff like that, I hope that you are warm, keep safe as well. Be careful out there. Avoid driving on the road if you don't have to, because I see snow covered on cars and it sticks on people, we don't have that here in the UK, right? So in London we don't have that. It's just a bit mild today. It's not that too cold. We can manage, but like the snow and Canada and other places that have those snowstorm, be safe out there, be careful, keep warm as well, avoid the frostbite as well, keep warm, drink your hot chocolate, your coffee, whatever, keep warm, and make sure that if you don't have no business going outside, stay inside and keep warm. Look out for your elderly neighbors or people who are shut in, or somebody like live by themselves. Just go and knock on their door and find out if they are doing well and how. You understand? Just do that. We need more love in the world. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, Mother Mom. Bye.